Hi, welcome to my channel about robotics, fischertechnik and embedded systems. This video is focused on my ESP32, a system on chip, embedded device and connected to a lot of electronics. Last time I kind of completed the control of the 7-segment display using the ESP IDF toolchain. Counts now 4 digits. And I also added a buzzer, and with the buzzer is a little bit problem because it is supposed to beep just for 1 second and then continue with the 7-segment display, but as you can hear the beep is a lot longer than 1 second, so I have to dive into that. And also I want to include this LED also for 1 second and then see whatever happens. And to introduce everything, I have to go to screencast. Screencast with obviously the camera, then the compile window and or terminal and the coder. Everything that makes it happen. Also fritzing with, well, symbolic or actually a nice representation of everything on the board, and this is more schematically. Anyway, last time I added this buzzer, and well, like I said, it is not buzzing correctly, so I really have to take a look into that. And I'm introducing an LED, and for everything of that I have to see for the port that is right here on the ESP. And if you don't see the cursor right here somewhere, so let's take a look at that. One thing that is already strange is that this LED, which I want to use, is not depicted here, but it is connected to the same wire as the buzzer is. So that is this wire to 23, and actually, so there should be. Let's copy this one. Copy and paste. And there it should be completely parallel to ground, connected, etc. This also means that if I go back here, that it should already have worked. And if I hold my hand to shade every other light, looking on the top, it does work. It's faint, but it does work. So nothing there to improve, except for obviously the time. Because why is this time longer than 1 second? And let me put it like this, so all the code is hopefully visible. But everything should already have worked by now, which is obviously not the case. So config blink period, everything is going for 1 second except the buzzer. To get reality and schematics exactly the same concerning this LED, I have added here an LED, and which is also connected to resistor connected to the input for the buzzer, so that is correct. And next is this diode LED 6, and then I discovered that some elements concerning LEDs were double numbered, so I had to change the numbers. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I also had to do a displacement, replacement. No, replacement is not the right term. Anyway, and then connecting it to ground, running here. That is all correct now. Now for the fact that there's A buzzer timing not completely correct. Config blink period. Yeah, that's where I'm heading now. And I should be able to find it, obviously. Alright. And more like config blink period, because ultimately that's where it is. That's making it easier. So I have to find something like blink period and then finding backwards. Which ends up every time in the same time. So something needs to be identified why that doesn't work out. And the riddle just got a bit bigger because I found a configuration file for the whole of the program, and it clearly says the period is 1000 milliseconds, which means it is 1 second. So why doesn't it behave like it? I'm afraid I can't answer that. But it is working, and I'll leave it at that. Next point, what to add. One thing that I can do, of course, is getting to try one of these motors. They're both connected to, following the line is port 16. So what I have to do here is simply copy this one and paste under here. Then making this 16 and change this to motors. And why the comments are added, I am not quite sure, but anyway, they are not going to blink, not the intention anyway. What else do I need to do? They're not going to blink, they're just going to run. Let's see if that just works out like that. Although buzzer is also configured, like here. But GBO set level, yeah, I think I should configure it. So that's a 4 lines copy and paste. But that has to be renamed, obviously. And quite obviously I had to rename the method from buzzer to motors. And copy this one and see if this is going to work. As we will find out right now is I change this from monitor to flash. Hopefully without any error. This is going to be a wait for a positive result, which I do hope. In the meantime, the board is going to be continuing, because the flashing, which makes everything stop, is right in the end. So building, then flashing. Or even building, linking and flashing, because it's C after all. Linking, flashing, writing, which is the flashing, and it's done. Starting it with monitor. And then I do right, and the output. And when the buzzer starts, the motor should start. But considering the fact that in the Arduino environment it hardly worked at all, this is not having my high expectation. And now even the buzzer is out because I don't hear it anymore. But let me check the LED for any interaction. Nope. Alright. So that doesn't work, which leaves something to work on. And then debugging by adding a logic tag on the devices, and then it says, okay, turning the buzzer on, but turning the motors off, which implies that it simply won't run. So, if that is indeed the case, how do I turn the motors on? Because all I see for the motors is that they are being turned off. That's a nice thing of debugging this way. And for the final attempt of this video, I have commented out the change of the LED state, which means that now obviously motors are being turned on and off, but it doesn't yet lead to a motor running, any one of them. So there's something left to explore next time. And that's it for now. Buzzer should be audible, a motor should be running, or more like two motors should be running. Not happening yet. Something for next time, like I said. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification, and you can also support via PayPal, Ko-fi, and by becoming a patron. More information on my website, which is shown under this video. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram. This is obviously going to be continued. For now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.